Hello, it is World Wide Web Wednesday, June 23rd, 2021. Steve Sipress here, and I just had the skies open up. You can still see dark rain clouds up there. Big thunderstorm, lightning. Uh, I attempted to come running out here and record the video, but it ended almost as quickly as it began. And perhaps you're seeing a few drops. I see them hitting the camera here and hitting my iPhone, and perhaps you see a little bit of wetness down here. That's extraordinary. Up until today, we had 1.06 inches of rain this year. Not this week, not this month, not today. This entire year, a tiny bit over 1 inch of rain in a little bit over half of the year so far. So we are welcoming the rain, especially just a little bit up to the northeast of us here in the mountains, where we have raging wildfires, years-long drought, tremendous dryness up there. We really need some more rain. So it's a welcome sight. I wanted you to see the incredible, massive downpour happening here. But anyway, let's get right to it for World Wide Web Wednesday. Well, big tech is in the news today. Yesterday, Canada passed a bill, C-10, regulating tech companies streaming about their content, that they've got to favor more Canadian-generated content and not the evil American content. So government telling their Canadian citizens, who are their bosses, what they can and cannot see, that they choose to see. Nope, they have to see stuff they might not really want to see, because government, liberal government that loves regulations, loves to tell people what to do. So you had that one. Over in the EU, in the European Union and Europe, they're all over big tech. All kinds of regulations coming, antitrust things, all kinds of stuff. And right here in the U.S., there was another congressional hearing just concluded a few hours ago, again, calling the big tech companies and in front of a committee, and they're putting together legislation, and they're voting on the amendments, this and that, about breaking up the big tech companies or other assorted regulations against them. So changes are coming, not much business advice here other than, as usual, remember to never put all your eggs in one basket. And if you depend solely on, you got a great ranking in Google, or you got a great, your listings near the top of Amazon, or your Facebook ad campaigns running phenomenally. If that's all you do, be careful. Hopefully you can do without revenue for a week, 2, 3 weeks when changes happen. Algorithm changes, regulation changes, legal changes, all kinds of things can happen. And you could just disappear for a few weeks while you figure it out. So always best. The loneliest number in business, I had a mentor, Dan Kennedy, fond of saying, told me years ago, the loneliest number in business is 1. Do not have all your eggs in one basket, whether it's Google, Facebook, Amazon, Apple, whatever it is. Spread yourself out, and please, please, please do not ignore what people think is old school, fuddy-duddy. Well, gee, that can't possibly work anymore, is non-internet stuff, print ads, postcards, letters, mailed newsletters. All of this stuff works. Last I checked, they're not really going to take away mailboxes. There's no spam mailbox next to the regular mailbox. Anything you send gets delivered right into their primary and only mailbox. And these days, since most businesses, most people are ignoring the fact that direct mail and postcard, all this stuff works, as I'm sure you're the same as me, very little mail. Few pieces a day arriving, where years ago it was tons. Now, very few pieces. You don't have to do a lot with direct mail to get people's attention. I know. It's fuddy-duddy. It's old. It's so much easier, Steve, to just send out an email, put up a social media post. Yeah, but there's a ton of noise, and there's a ton of changes coming. So the online world, as always, it's been the wild, wild west. It's still in its infancy. So these big tech companies are used to, they built their fortunes and made their multi-billions with very little oversight, very little regulation, pretty much the wild, wild west. They're used to doing whatever they want. They're not liking the fact that government is saying, hey, we got to come in here and we just feel like doing stuff because big government feels like doing stuff. That's why they think they exist. So please, as always, I urge you, do not put all your eggs in one basket, especially if it's an online basket. Big changes coming up. Perhaps you hear the thunder overhead. Maybe the skies will open up again. However, I won't be here live with you. That'll do it for today for World Wide Web Wednesday. June 23rd, 2021. I'll be back with you tomorrow on Throwback Thursday. I will catch you then from rainy, windy, blustery, and uncharacteristically beautiful temperature. I mean, it's got to be well below 100. Last week, we were above 115 every single day. Broke a 125-year-old record one day. Now it's just beautiful here with a nice breeze. And the rain cools it off. I hope it's fantastic wherever you are. Hope you are building a business, growing, making money. As always, you want help with any of that. I do strategy sessions all day long. I love helping entrepreneurs. You go to helpfromsteve.com. I'll help you out. Otherwise, I'll catch you tomorrow on Throwback Thursday. Thanks for being here today. Over and out. Bye-bye.